Welcome to Discover Info channel. This video is about top 10 inventions of all time part 1. Number 10. The Internet. The Internet provides untold utility to billions of people around the world. Anyone with a basic computer and internet access, has access to a treasure trove of essentially unlimited information. Even more mind-boggling, it provides anyone with a communication platform with greater capability and greater reach than what the most powerful commercial broadcasting companies had even 10 years ago. It's like giving you the keys to a worldwide media empire. Its impact is still nearly unimagined. Number 9. Vaccine. Basically, a way of getting the body to fight and then remember a disease, so that when it is encountered in the future, the body is prepared to recognize and destroy the disease before it can multiply in large numbers. The World Health Organization reports that licensed vaccines are currently available for 25 diseases. Number 8. Penicillin. One of the first drugs to be used against disease, penicillin has improved and saved countless lives. Although penicillin was discovered by Scottish scientist and Nobel laureate Alexander Fleming in 1928, it proved very difficult to produce in quantities until the mid-1940s. In fact, the first patient was treated with US-made penicillin from Merck in 1942, and that single patient used half of the total supply produced. Eventually, the production process was sorted out, and the US produced 646 billion units per year in 1945. Number 7. The light bulb. The invention of the light bulb transformed our world by removing our dependence on natural light, allowing us to be productive at any time, day or night. Several inventors were instrumental in developing this revolutionary technology throughout the 1800s. Thomas Edison is credited as the primary inventor because he created a completely functional lighting system, including a generator and wiring as well as a carbon filament bulb like the one above, in 1879. Number 6. The telephone. Telephone, an instrument designed for the simultaneous transmission and reception of the human voice. The telephone is inexpensive, is simple to operate, and offers its users an immediate, personal type of communication that cannot be obtained through any other medium. As a result, it has become the most widely used telecommunications device in the world. Billions of telephones are in use around the world. Number 5. Internal combustion engine. In these engines, the combustion of fuel releases a high-temperature gas, which, as it expands, applies a force to a piston, moving it. Thus, combustion engines convert chemical energy into mechanical work. Decades of engineering by many scientists went into designing the internal combustion engine, which took its modern form in the latter half of the 19th century. The engine ushered in the industrial age, as well as enabling the invention of a huge variety of machines, including modern cars and aircraft. Number 4. Printing press. Before Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press and movable type in the early 1400s, books or other documents were generated by hand. Once the printing press mechanized bookmaking, the number of books grew exponentially to 20 million volumes by 1500, and then upwards of 200 million just 10 years later. This explosion of books drove literacy and the spread of knowledge around the globe. Number 3. Compass. A compass is a device that shows the cardinal directions used for navigation and geographic orientation. It commonly consists of a magnetized needle or other element, such as a compass card or compass rose, which can pivot to align itself with magnetic north. Other methods may be used, including gyroscopes, magnetometers, and GPS receivers. Compasses often show angles in degrees, north corresponds to 0 degrees, and the angles increase clockwise, so east is 90 degrees, south is 180 degrees, and west is 270 degrees. These numbers allow the compass to show azimuths or bearings which are commonly stated in degrees. If local variation between magnetic north and true north is known, then direction of magnetic north also gives direction of true north. Number 2. Nail. In woodworking and construction, a nail is a small object made of metal which is used as a fastener, as a peg to hang something, or sometimes as a decoration. Generally, nails have a sharp point on one end and a flattened head on the other, but headless nails are available. Nails are made in a great variety of forms for specialized purposes. The most common is a wire nail. Other types of nails include pins, tacks, brads, spikes, and cleats. Nails are typically driven into the workpiece by a hammer or nail gun. A nail holds materials together by friction in the axial direction and shear strength laterally. The point of the nail is also sometimes bent over or clinched after driving to prevent pulling out. Number 1. Wheel. Before the invention of the wheel in 3500 BC, humans were severely limited in how much stuff we could transport overland, and how far. The wheel itself wasn't the most difficult part of inventing the wheel. When it came time to connect a non-moving platform to that rolling cylinder, things got tricky, according to David Anthony, a professor of anthropology at Hartwick College. Thanks for watching.